First off, we're going to do some introductions. My name is Matt Volz. I am the Executive Director of the Kansas Infrastructure Hub. I've been in that role since this spring.
All right, so why are we here? So one thing that we've experienced at our office is we get a lot of questions about the hub, what we do, and the Build Kansas Fund. And we were doing a lot of one-on-one meetings with consulting firms and different agencies. So we thought we'd ever get everybody together in one room and try to explain all this at the same time. Make sure everybody's got the same information, teach you a little bit about what we do at the hub, but primarily talk about the Build Kansas Fund and how it works, how the process works, how the application process works, what it's going to be used for, and then how you can share that then with your clients, who are our clients as well, here in the state of Kansas. We definitely want this information shared and pushed out. On your tables, there are brochures for our, number one, our technical assistance, but number two, information about the hub and the Build Kansas Fund. So please take those with you. Definitely want to help our Kansas communities win federal grant funding and bring more discretionary dollars into the state of Kansas. But as I said first, we want to help our local communities. And that's really what we're here for. We want them to take advantage of this federal money that's out there and this federal grant money that's out there. And so we're here to, number one, give them technical assistance, and number two, give them match dollars. We'll talk more about that. Jason will talk more about that here in just a little bit. We have a lot of applications going in here in Kansas. Everybody thinks their project is grant worthy. Not all projects are grant worthy. But what we want to see is really competitive applications put in at the federal level. And we want to see really competitive projects put in at the federal level. That's where you all come in. You're the best of the best. You're the top grant writers here locally in Kansas as well as nationally. And we want you to be able to put in those competitive applications at the federal level and bring more of that discretionary dollars back here to Kansas. People need expertise. A lot of our small communities need expertise to write grants. They need a grant project manager. They need economists. They need graphics people. That's why I'm excited to have Kara come up here and talk about graphics and grants. And a lot of times, our communities, here in Kansas are very small. 95% of the towns in Kansas are 5,000 people or less. So they're very small. They usually have 1 to 2 people that are responsible for just about everything. They're the public works director, they're the county commissioner, they might be on the city council like Drew over here, and they're the dog catcher too, right? And then you say, well, we want you to also learn about federal grants and write these grant applications. Well, that's a little bit too much for them to take on. So that's where our private sector comes in, and that's why we need you out there doing this. So the main purpose of today is really just to share your knowledge, share application tips and best practices, and try to help Kansas be more competitive at the federal level.